Hi, my name is Bill Crisp, and I'm a varsity football coach up in St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. I've coached a little high school called Elk County Catholic for a number of years. I've been an OC, primarily been an offensive line coach from there. And this video is on the 434 insert out of a dart formation. It's nothing's new in football. This wasn't invented. Everything usually gets recycled or rediscovered or whatever. I don't know where this came from. I'm sure it's out there, but what happened with us, we were running dart, your standard dart, which is, the tackle's pulling and wrapping, bam, bam, bam. It's a great formation, and it works well for us because we are a base single wing team. We run some wing tee concepts. Now this formation is very natural for us. We're going back. We run unbalanced, but we come back balanced very easily. And you can run this unbalanced, and we did. But I'll show this because most teams are balanced, and so do with what you're familiar with. So we come out balanced in our dart, but what happened was we lost our tackle. He wasn't no longer effective, the backup on wrap and pulling this. So he wasn't quite athletic enough. So, and we had some injuries. It was a COVID year, and we had some kids that were quarantined, so we had to play backup. So we kind of can't reinvent the wheel in a week, right? So we put together something out of dart that was surprisingly effective. So I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but we kind of ran into this organically, and I want to share it because it was very effective. We still lost the game, but defense is something too. But we moved the ball very well and controlled the ball and scored against a superior front, a superior defense, a very good team, much better than us. Later on, we played a weaker team. We scored very easily out of this formation, so. It's a good play. So I'll draw it up. I'll start out with, as an old offensive line coach, it's not a secret. All of us love drawing up everything against a even front. So I have an even over there. I am going to go into how to run against an odd. But we'll start with the even front. So we come out of the huddle. We call a 434 insert. Okay, dart was this formation here. Our quarterback is the 4. It tells the center who to snap it to. Because remember, we're single wing. We snap to anyone but 3 or 4 different players. So 4 is the quarterback. Single wing, we don't really have a quarterback. It's the 4-back. Here we have a quarterback. He's still 4. Keeps things simple. Running back's the 3 in this case. We have a 2. It's him. Okay. This is the 1. So 434. What's the last 4? That's the key for the line. We have rules for every hole that they follow to block it. So 4, we know the ball is going over the center. Okay, insert tells our line they're not running traditional. We trap a lot. It's not a trap concept. It's a double team concept. And we also know, like, the seam buck is a key word we use out of single wing. This is based off our seam buck type play, which is an ISO play we've been very successful with over the years. We've had some first team all-state running backs, and annually we're at the top, if not the top, of the district and area in rushing. So, and our base play on that is the seam buck concept and insert. So insert, our line is used to that calls them off the trap and lets them know that we're double teaming. Okay. And it also tells our blocking back, our sniffer right here, he is going to seam buck. He's going to insert himself depending on what the defense shows. So we come to the line of scrimmage, we see an even front over structure. Okay, right away we know we're double teaming the 1 technique, closest guy to the A gap. Now you got to drill this. I talk a lot about this really means nothing. X's no, everybody's got them, right? What makes the play work is individual execution. So work on your double team technique. We don't do anything special there. It's butt to butt, working off heads up, but they know they're going to linebacker. And we drive the linebacker with usually the outside guys' responsibility is to work the linebacker. Once we have movement at the line of scrimmage, we don't have to put them in their lap so much and blow them up. But once we have movement, okay, he's going to slide off. He's waiting for that linebacker to close. We don't chase backers, but we know he's coming. So as soon as he sees that backer close, and some guys say as soon as you can smell the linebacker's breath come off, that's rather subjective for me. But he's going to scrape off. And we're going to get to this backer. Okay, we get movement here. Work the backer. on this side, which in this case I will call the back side because it's away from the double team, but the insert will go on this side. We got natural run block. Your guys should be able to block this. Okay, drive block technique, head on the inside, head on the inside, head on the inside. Your body's between the defender and the ball. Move them off the ball. Even if they can't move them off the ball, with your head on this side, okay, we got time to get through the hole. The insert's going to occur away from the double team. He's going to come in right off. In this case, it's the inside of the hole, so the individual technique's important. You don't want to be in space, so it's the inside of the hole. So he'll come right off this guard's butt in this play. Okay, he's getting as tight as he can, wrapping right through here. And he's going to look to get his head on the inside of this linebacker. Okay, he's blocking actually this way. Fit. Okay, the running back's going to take. We open up, quarterback gets the ball, opens mesh because he's looking. We're running a snag concept on the outside. Even if you're not RPOing, you should be looking over there to see if it's open for later. He's going to give the ball. Okay, he knows he's going off the butt of the one back or the sniffer. He's off to the races. Okay, that play's going to be successful. Defense, if they're any good, is going to make adjustments. Now I know sometimes the adjustments are weird. You know, there's an old saying in the Army, professionals are predictable, but the world is full of amateurs. I love professionals because they're predictable, right? So I hope this actually works. The better the team, the better some stuff works. So one of the adjustments they could make, not many, it would be very natural though. It's all right. You're running up on that side. This guy's, Johnny on this side is getting beat. We'll drop the one technique. We'll go an under front. I mean, they run 4 over, right? They're going to run 4 under because the strength of that defensive front is to be adaptable, adjustable. So, you know, we'll move the linebackers. And actually in this, we're going to still run the insert, but they gave us 2 options here. They want to do that, no matter where they put the backers, okay? We still have a 1 technique. Still follow our rules. Okay, he's a 3 now. We still have our inside drive block fit. Okay, we're coming right off the butt of the double team now. We're sealing him in. That can still work with this guy over here. I didn't quite draw it right. If we come in tight enough, you're still going to get this. We want to run it between the double team and the one back. Is where the ball wants to go. If you're not getting that fit, if he's having a hard time getting that fit, and he's staying outside like I originally drew it up, it kind of naturally fits. Okay, we can come back. Remember I said there's multiple options here. Okay, we run our traditional seam buck. Anyway, out of any formation, we can seam buck or ISO any hole. Okay, so we drill that from day 1 in practice in 2 days. Is this concept. So right here, as you can see, they have 1 technique to this side. We don't have to even go through the insert. We just call 6 seam buck of the same formation. We got the natural fit, and he's up. He's actually going to fit this. Very important that you fit this inside this linebacker. So the linebacker can come up. He's going to get his head on the outside now. That shields off this back from scraping over. Back hits it. It hits that angle right there. We tell the back, you're running for the flag, especially on the seam buck. Okay, you're hitting the hole at an angle, and you're running for the flag in the corner of the near end zone. Okay, you're not allowed to cut until you get the linebacker. You get 1 cut, and then you attack the outside shore of the corner or the safety, the first defender that presents himself to you. And he'll be off to the races. So we have our natural seam buck. They can stack the backers, come in on the 4-4 stack. Which means they're still losing that safety. So now the snag concept is going to be even more deadly. But we'll get to that in a minute. So they stack everybody. Maybe they go head up. Okay, we're going to double team. Backer near side. Bam. Still works. All right, so then they come out with my favorite defense, and I'll use my defense. And the reason I use my defense, obviously, I think it gives my guys the best chance to stop run and be versatile against a lot of different looks. I'm not saying it's better for you. You do you. This is me. Okay, so I'm a tight formation odd guy for a reason. It's worked for eons. Okay, base, 4-eye, and I'll put the nose guard, actually would be the blue side, so the nose guard is going to go, a lot of times he goes left for me, but nose guard's a one gap nose guard, and he's going to the weak side, the passing strength, generally. We do change it up, we do have stunts. This is our base, and our base is, I'm very comfortable with our base in almost all situations. Most time I come out of base only when they start getting used to blocking the 4-eye and know where people are going to be. Then I'll start calling some stunts just to keep the offensive line honest. So crucial downs, I like to be in base until they figure it out. Right here, it's even easier. Okay, we're blocking him out. We're still up. Got the double team to the will. ISO in the back. Once again, the fit generally, unless it's seam buck, on insert, the fit is between the double team and the linebacker. Your big weakness here is the 4-eye. You got to block the 4-eye because he's squeezing this down on the inside. And if he gets leverage on this tackle, okay, he can't get in here to snuff your play. So this tackle, but being away from the middle, he should be prepared for the 4-eye. Drill the 4-eye all week, and at least be able to wall this kid out. Get your body, just slam down, and tell him, you're just slamming down. You're kind of almost zone blocking. Get your body in here. Do not let this guy pinch. If he wants to pinch outside, that's great. He's out of place. So do not give up the inside on an insert. You need taking care of the 4-eye. Probably shouldn't tell you that because I like 4-eye, but that's how you stop it. You actually run interior where they want to go anyway, but you pinch it down. So let's say they start crowding the box because they're tired of me running, you running, they bring in the house. Okay, now you have the snag concept. They're blitzing, they're crowding. Okay, both ones are wide open. They're running cover 3. The 9 route's going to be open. Okay, if they're blitzing the linebackers, the snag's going to be open. If you hit this right, the snag goes to the house quite often. Usually it gets underneath the safety. I know we're compressed here on the board, but it is a snag, not a slant, because I want him to settle down so it's easier for our quarterback to complete. He's opening. We're still getting that mesh look. He still attacks. Okay, we have extra pass protection. They're going to come down with this one back. A lot of people with us running single wing, they're drilled the key on the one back, the sniffer. So it's going to lock in the line of scrimmage. He's actually usually going to escape underneath the safety cross. Here he's running for the far flag. It's a slow hesitation if it's on time. It's not really a true snag. It almost looks like a slant. Okay, the other adaptation you can run out of this, which is great when you're trying to stop the run, the commitment to stopping the run. You can do a 434 drag. This is more of a straight pass concept. We're still meshing, play action. Okay, the thing with this one here is you're gonna, with every advantage there's a disadvantage, and every disadvantage there's an advantage. So you're gonna be open for pass concepts because of crowd line of scrimmage, but you're not gonna have as much time. If they're playing stop the run to crowd line of scrimmage or sending blitzes, okay, you're not gonna be able to sit back there in the pocket all day. So we will fake it real quick. We'll push him out in the wheel. He's dropping back to this side. Okay, we're keeping him in for protection. What we got here is a half slide. This kind of has to be a half slide because you have guys loose. We'd be working to the mic in half slide because we're looking this way primarily. Okay, so you're kind of naked here, right? So we're working backside. The mic comes, the center has him. We have the guard here on the nose guard. He's got to be shuffling across because if they blitz this guy, you're in trouble in half slide. But he's accounted for with his back. Now what we're doing here is we're running a drag. You got the wheel, and he's running off. And what you get, if this guy's blitzing, okay, you can throw it earlier. But if he's not, if he's in coverage, he's forced, in a good defense, this look here, generally he has flat back out of the backfield. So he's forced to cover the wheel. You might have a mismatch as it is, and he's got to go from distance. But if he's a wheel for a reason, okay, you have the drag. It puts the safety in a real bind. He can get over there, but usually has bad leverage. It's even hard for him to make the tackle. It's a very safe pass. We'll run this guy off still in the 9 route. Keep that corner honest. Maybe keep the safety honest over there. So that's how we use the 434 insert to gain some yardage against some superior teams. Hope that helps you. Thanks for watching.